I am Chris Lemons, a professional saturation diver, trained to work in the most hostile environment on Earth, the deep sea. I grew up in Cambridge, but the call of the ocean pulled me into a job unlike any other, living in a pressurized chamber for weeks, diving over 300 feet beneath the surface to repair oil rigs and pipelines. It's dark, cold, and deadly, but it's my craft. In September 2012, I was working aboard the Bibi Topaz, stationed in the North Sea. It was a standard operation. Me, Dave Uasa, and Duncan Alcock descending in a diving bell to conduct maintenance. Conditions were rough, with high waves and 35-knot winds. But we'd faced worse. What none of us expected was a failure in the ship's dynamic positioning system, the tech that keeps the vessel stable above us. Suddenly, alarms blared. The ship lost control. The umbilical, my only lifeline, was ripped away as the vessel drifted. I was left stranded on the seabed, alone at 300 feet deep, in total darkness. Without the umbilical, I had no communication, no heat, no light, and worst of all, no fresh gas supply. My only air came from a bailout cylinder designed to last 5 to 7 minutes. I knew I was dying. It was too deep for a quick rescue. My body began to slow, overcome by cold and oxygen deprivation. I thought of Morag, my fiancé. I said my goodbyes in my mind, but fate wasn't done with me. Against every odd, 35 minutes later, the team managed to get the ship back into position. They deployed a remote underwater vehicle that miraculously spotted my motionless body on the seafloor. Duncan pulled me into the bell. They started CPR, not expecting much, and somehow I came back. No brain damage, no physical trauma, just alive. Doctors later said it was a perfect storm of survivability. The extreme cold, the helium-oxygen mix in my suit, and the way my body shut down may have preserved me. But no one has ever survived what I did, not that deep. Not that long, not without air. That story became the 2019 documentary Last Breath, and seen by millions. In 2025, it's hitting the big screen with Woody Harrelson and Simu Liu portraying our team. But to me, this isn't Hollywood. It's my life. It's what divers and offshore workers face every day. Quiet danger, invisible risks, and moments where your training is the only thing between you and death. I went back to diving. I married Morag. We now have 2 beautiful daughters. And I speak worldwide on deep sea safety, not because I'm fearless, but because I know exactly how thin the line is. I am Chris Lemons. I died on the ocean floor, and I lived to tell the story.